Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at whether it's worth saving or replacing the wings for the Beetle. So here are the previously removed wings of the Beetle, and to be honest, each wing has its own problems. It's really difficult in this situation whether to replace or repair the wings. I mean, there's a lot of factors. In a garage environment, you'd probably go for the cheapest option. That would be just to buy a new wing. But if you're doing this kind of thing for yourself, you might be wanting to save as much of the original, even though it's a little bit more time consuming. I mean, this is the offside rear wing, and it looks terrible. There's some deep rust underneath these, I don't know, would you call them repairs? There's some deep rust under there. There's another bit there. As it goes, these wings are actually original. You can tell the difference. There's a lot of weight to them. On the inside of this near side front wing, it looks very scuzzy, and even the headlight bowl here has got some corrosion, but I'm not entirely sure how bad it is until I actually remove this under seal. So I guess the next plan of action is to actually hit these wings inside and out with a jet wash and just see what's left. So just at a brief glance, these wings are not good. I should really go ahead at this point and order some new wings, but there is an issue with that, which I'll cover later in the video. Anyway, let's get these wings scrubbed up, see what happens. So just giving these wings a blast with the jet wash has certainly helped remove all of that underseal, and I can really see what's going on with these wings. So these ones here are actually the near side wings, and okay, they are tatty and they are rusty in places, but I'm not too worried about these. I think I can do something with these ones. These are the offside wings. These are where I'm finding a huge amount of problems. I mean, this wing here, this rear wing, I don't know what's happened to it. It's been through the wars. It's absolutely trashed. But I don't know how bad it is until I take this area of filler off and some of this really nice pink paint. And it's also a similar situation with the offside front driver's wing. Is dense and there's rot, but yet again I've no idea how bad it is until I take all this filler off this area here that's previously been repaired. Real interesting thing with these wings is that in the UK, where you drive on the left hand side on a right hand drive car, the near side wings, the curb side, tend to rust out and get damaged more due to visibility and all the stuff, grime and stuff from the actual curbside collecting under the wheel arches. But it's actually the driver's side that suffered this badly. So we can all pretty much agree that this is the most trash wing of the bunch. I think this is where we're going to start. Let's get this paint off. So with that crusty old paint removed, you can really see what's going on with this wing. So this whole area here, it's difficult to see, but it's like the surface of the moon. It's got dings and dents, high spots, low spots, all over it, let alone a bit of rust. And this area here, it's very rusty. I'm not entirely sure if that's too deep to do anything with. No matter how you look at it, this wing is in pretty bad shape. I mean, would you spend the time trying to get this bodywork to maybe a bit straighter and even repair this area here? Let me know in the comments. So let's take a look at this front wing. The area here, it's very bad. Something's happened. I can see that there's a real thick layer of filler here. We'll take this, take the paint off this area. Let's see what's left. Also, the headlight bowl here, you can see that there's a big blob of filler or sealant in there. Obviously, it's rusted out. So we need to inspect that area as well. So with the paint peeled off, we can really see what's going on with this wing. And I think we're okay to save this one. There is a tiny bit of corrosion up here, which is where that filler was hanging off. Guess I'll have to cut that section out, weld a new bit in. And then there's an area inside the headlight bowl, which is, you can see daylight through there, and another bit here. But I'm pretty certain we can do something with this. Unfortunately, there was a casualty, and it's my new scraper. Went a bit gun-ho with it, and have actually melted the end there, so it no longer holds the blade. I'm going to see if I can get hold of a metal version of this, because it works really well with a hot air gun. So I'm pretty happy with the overall bad condition of the old wings. It's just this one here that I'm really going to have to think what to do with, whether it is actually worth saving or not, or replacing. Which brings me to my next topic. So the other day, I took 5 minutes, I sat down in front of the computer, and I started kind of compiling a list of a Volkswagen supplier in Japan of the parts that I would like to change on this car. And I was pretty shocked with the prices. I'm going to give you a rough idea what I'm talking about. In the UK, when you're doing a door, I mean, these doors love to rust, but luckily enough, there's companies that make a lower section here, and they also do a section that goes on the inside of the door, which is also prone to rust, and they tend to rust together from the bottom there. So I'm going to put a picture of the panel up there, so you guys can see what I'm talking about, and also I will also put the prices there, and you tell me if that's expensive or not. So this whole thing with the prices is kind of a big thing in my eyes. I've already kind of worked out in my head where I want to be regarding spending. What I should have done maybe is check the prices of Volkswagen parts in Japan, and in my head I was still in UK prices. I'm actually going to send my wish list to the UK and see how much it's going to cost and how long to get the parts over to Japan. I'm really interested to find out if I can actually get this panel delivered from the UK to Japan cheaper than I can actually buy it in Japan. Anyway, I'll keep you guys informed on how I get on with sourcing these panels and what the outcome is. Unfortunately, if I was to get these panels from the UK, it might stall this project for a very long time. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Cheers!